Tonight on Highway Patrol. It's a case of mind your language with Senior Constable Luke Anderton.
He's in for a big shock when I tell him I can understand what he's saying.
Crisis in Hpau when a pedestrian tries to outrun a train. And Senior Constable Megan DeWin is suspicious about a substance she's found.
He's saying it's to make him go longer.
What, called 614?
Senior Constable Luke Anderton is on Sunday night patrol when a red Commodore comes speeding towards him.
I got him 115. People are sitting on 115 k's in the 80. Hopeless. 150, that's a disgrace. How you going? Mate, what's up? No. Your speed, what's up? Far too up. Yeah. How fast do you think you're going?
I've gone probably 110.
110?
Yeah.
What's the speed? What's the
80,
speed zone?
yeah.
80. Not too smart, is it?
Oh, I've gone 100 when you saw me, but before I've gone 110.
Yeah. Lucky for us, mate, but we got this laser. It actually gets you down the road, so we've actually got you doing 115 k's.
Oh, okay.
Okay, in the 80 zone,
Yeah.
means you're no longer going to have a licence.
Okay.
Okay, can I see your driver's licence?
Oh, I haven't got one still.
You haven't got one at all?
No, I lost it.
For what?
Go to court.
You've got to go to court?
Yeah.
For what?
For drink driving.
Drink driving?
Yeah.
And you're still behind the wheel?
Yeah.
Did you lose your licence straight away?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Got something with your name on it, please, mate? You have got a licence, mate. It is an 80 k zone. 80 k's. You've already been done for drink driving. Have you got anything with your name on it, please? It's all right, mate. The more they keep talking, the more you and me are going to have a chat. So it's good.
Luke needs to get the driver away from his passengers, especially the one in the back, who is overly aggressive.
You've been drinking.
Oh, I had one beer, but that was probably like 2 hours ago.
You are fair dinkum.
Yeah, no, I understand where you come from.
No, you don't.
I do, man.
That's the thing. You've been caught drink driving.
I do, man. No,
and
you
still
can check my
speeding.
wallet if you want.
No, I don't want to check your wallet. What's my ID?
I've got another ID on me, man.
All right, just come to the side of the vehicle for me.
Luke's still concerned about the drunk passenger, and his instincts are telling him to keep clear of the car.
Just watch his friend.
And sure enough...
Here we go.
Senior Constable Pete Henry is on his way to an accident where a pedestrian has been killed by a train. The packed commuter train has stopped at the crossing, and traffic has been brought to a standstill. Officer Paul Emanuel redirects traffic, and Pete makes his way to the scene. At this stage, nobody knows the details of how the accident occurred.
See here where it's likely that the initial point of contact would have been. And then there's personal items like some keys and other things, that debris that goes along the ground, leading up to where her body is.
The items show the victim is female.
Yep. The boom gates are working okay, the bells are working okay, and the lady's crossed, possibly against the signals, and horribly been struck by the train here.
How the woman came to be on the tracks is still a mystery, and Officer Henry needs to find witnesses who saw the accident happen. But a group of rubberneckers are putting themselves in danger by getting too close to the action. Senior Constable Megan DeWin is doing her regular rounds in Fawkner when her instincts tell her to take a closer look at this car.
Go, U-turn, 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 U-turn. 184. Just want to do a routine check on this fella. Just looks a bit dodgy, that's all. Hi, how you going? I just did a check on your car. It's coming up expired.
Fair enough. I got it off my cousin. I borrowed it off my cousin, so I wasn't too sure it was expired though.
Have you ever lost your licence?
I have.
Is it current now or is it suspended?
Current.
Is there anything in the car you shouldn't have?
No.
Can I check your car?
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
That's all right. I'll have a check of you. Have you got anything you shouldn't have?
No.
Yep, no worries. Just wait there. So I can search your car, is that okay? I can search your car?
Megan's barely started her search when she spots a dangerous-looking weapon.
What do you use this for? Well, sitting. Hey?
I said I have to get one like it.
What is it? But there for?
I've broken it, so I want to get another one.
How long have you had it there for?
About a day or two.
Well, you can't have it. Can't have it there.
I'll put it in my boot.
The sledgehammer handle is cause for concern, and Megan is now on red alert.
I'm I'm going to check who it is first, whether he's got prize and so forth, and then I'll check his car. He's very uneasy in police presence as well, he appears to be, and he's suspended from driving.
With the man keeping his distance in the bushes, Megan continues her search to check he's not hiding any more suspicious tools. So far, this driver's had an answer for everything. What will he say about this latest discovery?
I reckon, Nate, I'll have to go and get a drug test. I reckon that might be something, I don't know. No, I just want to have a chat to you. I found some stuff in your bag.
Yeah.
It's a rock form.
I'll tell you what it is, right?
Yep.
It's stuff you put on your penis. It makes it go for a bit longer, yeah? I got pulled over a couple of weeks ago. They gave it back to me. That's all it is, guys. I'll be honest.
What's it called?
Sorry?
What's it
from
called?
India. I'm not sure what it's called. It's called Indian bar or something.
Sorry.
Megan's heard a few in her time, but this one takes the cake.
Sorry, I've got the giggles. He's saying it's to make him go longer. Like it's something bar to make him, I suppose, to make him go longer. I'm not sure. So I'm not satisfied at this stage, so I'm still investigating. Yes. It's a weird one. I haven't come across such a weird one before. How do you use it?
A bit of water.
Sorry, do you know anything about that?
No.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry, I haven't heard. Look, you understand where I'm coming from. I'm under the belief that it's drugs, right?
No.
As I said, I'm not satisfied with it.
Oh, if you
so
want to take
I want to take it.
Yeah,
No, I
no
want to
worries.
take you back to speak to you about it back at the
come on,
station.
please.
Well, I'm just not satisfied with it. Like to put a bit of water on it, and then
I
to
promise-
rub it on. I just
promise
don't
that's
think
what
it's
it is.
going to work. You know.
I promise that's what it is.
The unlicensed speeding driver, Senior Constable Luke Anderton, has just pulled over, is being cooperative,
All right, just come to the side of the vehicle for him.
unlike his rear seat passenger.
Just watch his friend.
Ê, cho anh không lái nào mình biệt thế ấy.
Dan on 630 for a licence check by name.
The rear passenger retreats, and Luke gets on with breath testing the driver.
Just one long blunt there, thanks, mate. The result of analysis shows that you do have alcohol within your breath. This has indicated he's got a fair bit of alcohol, so we're going to take him back to the police station for a breath test. And yeah, the night's just getting worse and worse for him, unfortunately. So
Okay.
Ở bà Pua này hả?
Ở đây, cô đang đôi trắng này nói, cái bà đang gì đấy, cái bà đang đôi trắng này đấy, sao mày tới?
he's in for a big shock when I tell him I can understand what he's saying. What we're going to do now, mate, you're now required to accompany me to the Springvale Police Station.
This is the second time Luke has asked the driver to go to the station, and their stalling tactics could backfire.
Wait, we got like a smoke, man?
No, I'm good, thank you, but thank you very much for asking. That's beautiful manners, so I appreciate it.
But the driver is stalling, taking a long time over his cigarette.
Hurry up and finish your cigarette, and we're going. We're not waiting for your sister.
Let me wait and finish my ticket.
Mate, if you refuse to come to me, there will be cautions for it, okay? If you fail to come to me to the Springvale Police Station, you're found guilty of the offence, you may face imprisonment up to 18 months and lose your licence instant, which you don't have, for 2 years.
The sooner we go, mate, the sooner we leave.
All right, nah, I'm sorry, you're refusing to accompany me. You've been warned about the offence.
Big of wanker.
Oh, you're going to come down?
The police!
Mate, end of the day, we always win.
No shit, your door. What
Have a seat in there, mate. Wouldn't give you time of day, mate.
The passengers are left waiting for a sober friend while the driver heads back to the station. He's now saying he only had 2 beers in the last 7 hours, and Luke's about to find out if he's telling the truth.
Keep going, and stop. Thank you very much, mate. Almost out of breath. All right, mate, just take a seat in the interview room. I'll be with you very shortly. 0.120. That's a very high reading. I guess it's definitely a big win for us to take this person off the road.
Even though the driver is told he's going to court, this whole experience has had zero impact.
So you're going to drive again?
I will eventually.
Well, that's it. I don't think I'm going to forget your face, no.
Senior Constable Al Farrell has just been called out to a hit and run in St Kilda.
Been a report of a collision just around the corner here at the local Macca's. The driver's apparently hit a car and looks a little bit like he's been under the weather and done a runner.
Through witness reports, police have tracked the car's registration to a nearby address, and they discover the car is parked outside.
How you going, sir? Do I wind your window down? don't you hop on out, mate, so we can have a chat? What happened back at the Macca's store, mate?
Nothing I knew about.
Nothing you knew about. How'd you get the damage to the front of your car?
Happened years ago.
Happened years ago. So I've just had a report that you were involved in a collision. You just didn't stop. You just kept going.
No.
No. You got your licence on you there?
No.
Do you have a licence?
No.
You don't? You're suspended or disqualified?
I just don't have a license.
You just don't have one, no worries. Anything to drink today?
No.
No. Being that I believe that you're the driver of a motor vehicle in the preceding 3 hours, and now required to undergo breath test to my satisfaction on prescribed device. Do you understand that? So one line breath, I'll tell you to stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep on, that's it. Okay, in my opinion, the result of the preliminary breath test indicates that your breath contains alcohol. I now require you to accompany me to a police station for the purpose of a breath test. Are you prepared to do that?
No.
Senior Constable Pete Henry is investigating how a woman was struck by a train. People have gathered around the scene, and now Pete's mission is to move them on.
All right, everyone. You've had a good enough look. It's time to start clearing off. Thank you. Or I can start writing tickets to every car I can find, or whatever I need to do to make people moving. It's a dead body. Be thankful it's no one you know.
The woman was dragged 47.5 metres down the track. Travelling at a speed of 80 kilometres per hour, the train couldn't stop in time.
Before I beat,
She was crossing towards you.
towards me.
This motorist was at the level crossing when the accident happened.
The bell was ringing or boom has come down. And then I beat, and then she sort of turned that way and see the train coming in, so she started running. But then it was too late. The train hit her, and I seen her get dragged.
No one could save her, not even a nurse who watched the tragedy unfold.
I did see the lady get dragged under the train. Then I saw the gentleman in front of me get out, realised that he didn't have a phone, neither did the other gentleman, so I got out and called the emergency services.
As you can see, the fiberglass there is broken. She hasn't quite got all the way across the tracks there, unfortunately. Yeah, she's gone under the train. It's just a clear case of not listening to the boom gates and obeying them, and unfortunately you just don't get another chance with the train.
The only other factor that needs to be ruled out is driver error. It's his first accident in 19 years on the job.
Yeah, and she started, as soon as I blew the horn, she started running.
Yeah.
Like I didn't place her to hurry up type of thing, and I put an emergency and bang.
Yeah.
She was running a little late, there's no way she was going to make it. Instead of her stopping because of the horn, she ran.
I gather you got some sort of welfare services that you guys will tee up. There's all information about there.
I was breathalyzed by one of your blokes.
The other sergeants PVT'd you, that was fine, so there's no problem there.
With the scene secured and documented, passengers are finally allowed to leave the train. Some of the witnesses are severely shocked.
To see what she's probably someone I've walked past lots of times in the street.
Try not to think too much into it, though, about what could have been or any of those sorts of things, because it'll just make you more upset.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard not to.
Okay.
Pete's last task at this tragic scene is to rope off the area so the body can be removed with dignity.
As you can see laterally, if the lady had have made it by about a metre or less, we wouldn't be here now. But she's just missed by about a metre or so from making it all the way across safely, and that's been her demise. The clear message here is never try to beat a train, never go through the boom gates or the red lights. Always look, because no matter what happens, the train always ends up winning.
What happened back at the Macca's store, mate?
Senior Constable Al Farrell has tracked down a driver suspected of a hit and run. He's just blown over the limit, and now he's refusing to go back to the station.
By refusing, you leave yourself liable to a disqualification of your licence for 2 years. Do you understand that?
Yep.
You do understand that? Okay, can you produce some identification for me, sir?
Want to come inside?
Sorry? No, I'd like to just deal with it here. Explain to me how it is that your car's touching the one in front as well.
I have no idea.
You have no idea? You're the only person that's been driving the car in the last half hour?
I haven't driven that car.
Sorry?
No.
Who else has been driving it?
My nephew.
Your nephew? Was your nephew wearing a red T-shirt covered in paint as well when he was at the McDonald's store?
Yep.
He was?
Yep. Why are you picking on me?
I'm not, mate. I'm just doing my job because, as I said, that someone rang 000 saying that this car hit them and left the scene that the driver was intoxicated. Here I am, I find you. You blow well and truly over limit. I asked you to come back and you said no. So I'm not picking on you. I'm just doing the job that you pay me to do as a taxpayer. That's it. And on top of that, you've hit the car in front of you.
I haven't touched it.
They're touching now. Do you want to have a look for yourself?
No.
Is that all right?
A man is insisting a substance Megan's found in his car is a love potion.
Might be something, I don't know. It might be a block of hash. Block of something.
Megan's not taking any chances.
Here it is. And to me, That's going pretty damn close to methamphetamine. I'm going to take it back because I believe it's drugs. So on that suspicion, you're under arrest.
Come on.
No, I'm just saying on that suspicion, you're under arrest. So I'm going to take you back. I just can't believe. I've never heard of it anyway. Well, just give me a hand. Just cooperate. Well, at the moment, I've arrested him on the suspicion that it's drugs and not something to make you go longer, as he says. I've never seen anything like it. Well, he reckons he rubs it on his penis and he goes for a bit longer.
Even though Megan's convinced it's no love drug, the man's sticking to his story.
Makes it go for 3 hours.
With a full erection for 3 hours?
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to go down the milk bar to go and grab a packet of smokes in between, would you?
True. But, yeah.
You're walking like a duck shot between the legs.
Yes. Good.
We'll get the sergeant to
Test it.
we won't see him for 3 hours. If we don't see him for 3 hours, I'll let you go. If I see him before 3 hours, he goes, no, it doesn't work. He'll be charged with possessing methamphetamines.
A man suspected of a hit and run has been found in a car outside his home. He's denying any involvement in the collision.
And on top of that, you've hit the car in front of you. As it stands, you're going to be charged with refusing to come back for a breath test after an accident. You're going to be charged with leaving the scene of an accident, and we'll deal with this one possibly as a careless driving or something like that. Do you understand all that? And unlicensed driving. What I need to do, because you don't have any photographic ID on you, I need to take a photo of you, mate? So just smile for the camera. Look up here for me. That's it. Good cheesy one. Well done.
The driver seems totally unconcerned and decides he's had enough.
Before you go inside, do you have any more questions?
No.
No? All right, you understand that you're going to be charged with that refuse for coming back for the drink drive? Sure? OK.
Back at the police station, 2 witnesses have turned up.
The road and just drove right into us. And yeah, our damage is okay. It's not bad. Quite a big damage.
After their car was hit, they found an object which could be of interest to Al.
These are from his car, is it?
Yeah, we fell off his car, and that's our piece of evidence because we didn't know if we find him.
No, that's all right. Well, we can always match it back up to his car. Just spoken to our victims. They've come in and given some statements and some pretty good observations by them. The reg, the description of the driver and everything. We're kind enough to bring me a light left behind by the other driver. It's got the Nissan stamp on it, so definitely another piece in the puzzle, if you're pardon the bad pun. They actually did mention that after he hit them, he still managed to get himself through the drive-through, get his fries and shake, and then continue on his merry way without stopping. So maybe the hankering for salt was that great that he still had to go for fries.
I've got everything under control, okay?